slated for next month. The protest against economic hardship, which is gaining traction on social media, has been scheduled to hold across all states of the Federation, as well as the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, in August. Vice President Kashim Shettima says Nigeria is not just catching up with the rest of the world, but is also poised to overtake them in terms of economy and technology. He stated this during the launch of the AI Expertise, Blockchain and Technology Training and Outsourcing Initiative in Dutse, Jigawa State Capital, as part of Nigeria's strategy for digital transformation and leadership in Africa. Senator Shettima, who also launched the 4th edition of the expanded National Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Clinic, says President Bola Tinubu has ordered that a grant of 150,000 naira should be given to each of business owners in the state as the federal government supports to the small and medium enterprises across the country. The Vice President commended the Jigawa State's pioneering role in digital technology adoption, noting that the program is a homecoming ceremony for those who have eased Nigeria's journey through the 4th Industrial Revolution. Vice President Shettima called on Nigerian youth to embrace the initiative, which he said is important for the nation's economic future. The AI Expertise, Blockchain and Technology Training and Outsourcing Initiative aims to train 1,000 Nigerians annually in artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other cutting-edge technologies. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has called on the youths to be focused and set their minds on creative things. She stated this when she paid a visit to the Yunus Emre Institute, Maitama, Abuja, on the invitation of the First Lady of the Republic of Turkey, Emine Erdogan. The institute, which was established by the Turkish government, trains Nigerians in creative arts and other aspects of cultural exchange between the two countries.
And it's not just in Nigeria. She loves Africa as a nation, and I believe that Africans too, we should love ourselves. And this center is just a center that, you know, since we entered, you can see the way they've been promoting Nigeria, starting from the female artists and also for all the young people who are doing great things.
The Turkish ambassador in Nigeria, Hidayat Barakat, while welcoming the First Lady to the center, noted that the collaborative effort between both countries, especially in the area of cultural exchange and education.
That the Nigerian students who are learning Turkish will have the opportunity to work in Turkish companies later. When they come over here, invest over here, there will be opportunity for the Nigerians to work over here or even go to Turkey. And of course, as they know Nigeria better than we do. So it's an opportunity for everybody.
All paintings there are representing different thoughts and expression of a woman. And there's no better way to express what's going on in society like from a woman, because she feels she's like a collector of emotions. So what better way to express this to the society? All we are trying to say is to make our society better and appreciate our culture and also preserve it.
The First Lady, who inspected some of the paintings exhibited by female Nigerian artists at the center, expressed delight at the level of creativity while admonishing them to improve more on their creative works. Senator Oluremi Tinubu was also in the classroom of some children from an orphanage who are going through formal education courtesy of the Turkish Embassy in Nigeria. The report of the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment for the confirmation of Dr. Olatunji Bello as the Chief Executive Officer and Executive Vice Chairman, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, has been approved. The confirmation of Dr. Olatunji Bello as the Chief Executive Officer of the Commission came up during plenary.
Distinguished colleagues, will the Senate confirm the nomination of Jobson Ewalefo for appointment as Director General, Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Documentation on reports were read by the Chairman, Trade and Investment, Senator Suleiman Sadiq, Kwara North, while Senator Abiru, Lagos East, commended the committee for a job well done and supported the nomination.
The committee deliberated on the nominee's suitability for appointment as Director General of Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC, and made the following observation: that the nominee has satisfied the requirements of Section 153 and 156 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended.
The Senate also confirmed the nomination of Dr. Johnson Ewalefo as the Director General, Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission. Here in Lagos, the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Motosho, and the Special Advisor, Office of Infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola, have embarked on an inspection of ongoing repair works on Odo Yalaro Bridge, or Jota. The routine maintenance works on pedestrian and vehicular bridges is part of the state's policy on bridge maintenance and management, quality assurance, and control practices. Joshua Morakiyo reports.
I'm standing on the Odo Yalaro Bridge, one of the major bridges in Lagos that takes you inward Lagos and outward Lagos. As you can see behind me, men at work working on the expansion joint, and of course very soon they work on the asphalt, because that is the major reason why this road is undergoing renovation. And not too far from here, you can see the Commissioner for Information as well as the essay to the Lagos State Governor on Infrastructure, speaking to some of the men working there. That is what is happening at the moment. Attention has been shifted to the other side of the road, where it has been demarcated to allow for those who are coming from Ojota axis inward Lagos to pass through. Of course, we have backlog on the other end. The same thing applies to those coming from Maryland, Ojuelegba, or from the island. That is what is happening as well. So they have the other side of the road, which has been demarcated. That is where they're applying through now. This particular palliative is meant to ease traffic, but of course there is backlog as well. That's what you find, especially if you have on this busy bridge. That's going to happen for the next 90 days.
In time, the bridge deck has an issue, so we need to change the expansion joints at 2 locations on each carriageway. For instance, we are in the carriageway which is from where we are. This is Ikorodu bound. This is Ikorodu bound, and we have 2 locations on it. One here, the other one there, both 11 meters wide. Why on the Maryland bound, we have 2 as well in that location.
There was something very significant the essay to the Governor on Infrastructure spoke about, and that is, look, most of the damage done to the road would have been avoided if Nigerians take ownership, or better still, are not vandalizing some of the infrastructure we have across the state.
The replacement of expansion joints is a function of both technical and abuse. I need to tell you at this point in time, the expansion joints at this location have gone through several thefts, road abuse. Urchins have come in there, stolen it, thereby affecting its effectiveness.
People should be responsible. Government is responsible. We have seen that there's a slowdown here because of this joint that we are trying to fix. Now that we are trying to fix it, why are we trying to fix it? Because people have vandalized it. If you see something, say something. It's all about you. It is for you. It is for you to be able to be comfortable while driving. It's for you to be able to get to wherever you are going faster. So all of the people who are vandalizing the poles here, who are vandalizing the joint, they should stop it. The law will come after them.
Beyond the renovation and, of course, some construction of arterial roads that will be happening here for the next 3 months, of course, this bridge is very significant to the Lagos State government. Hence the appeal that Lagosians should take ownership of the bridge and ensure that they are patient while they ply this particular axis every time they are coming into work or out of work. From Odo Yalaro Bridge right here in Lagos, Joshua Murakio reporting for Lagos Television.
In sports, the official draw for the table tennis events of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games will hold later today. Nigeria's Olajide Omotayo, Effiong Edem and Fatima Bello will know their first-round opponent when the event kicks off on July 27 at South Paris Arena. 172 players comprising 86 in men and 86 in women category will compete for 5 medals events at the Paris Olympic Games. Omotayo will be making his second appearance at the Games, will start his campaign from the preliminary rounds of the men's singles. Edem, who is making a 5th Olympic Games appearance, as well as debutant Bello, will also start their participation in the preliminary rounds of the men's singles. As one of the top 16 seeds, Quadri Aruna will commence his 5th Olympic Games campaign from round of 64, which will commence on July 28. Aruna's best outing at the Olympic Games was at Rio 2016 in Brazil, where he defied odds to reach the quarterfinals of the men's singles as the first African to attain that height. And finally, on the foreign scene, 18 people were killed after a plane crashed and caught fire while taking off from Nepal's capital, Kathmandu. The flight, which was heading for Pokhara as part of a routine maintenance check, crashed a few minutes after it took off from Tabuan International Airport. The pilot, who is currently receiving treatment in a hospital, is the only survivor of the fatal accident after being rescued from the burning wreckage. The Suraya Airlines test flight was carrying 17 company employees, including technical staff as well as crew members. It was bound for the Himalayan tourism hub of Pokhara in the country's west. Nepal's aviation industry has a poor safety record that has been attributed to multiple factors over the years, from unpredictable weather to lax regulations. For more news, please connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thank you for watching. Join us again at 4.
Òtógbógànmí tán Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kò vẹ̀vẹ̀ náà jọjà tó gbé tán lẹ́ẹ̀dọ́ mọ́ yé ní máa bá sí ẹ̀fọ́kúhé yé dọ̀ èmi náà bá sí nàdó hẹ̀ fífẹ́ yé tán ẹ̀há mẹ́tàn wá àyè mẹ́ náà yé níyún ẹ̀ blò. Òtógbógànmí tán Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kò bí ọ́ sẹ́ńdókòé dọ́mọ́ náà yé ní ìdógọ́ òjìrẹ́ gbọ̀nàgán dàhó pété tó gbóhé tán. Òsèdótọ́ ògbónàyà ọ̀nù kpó Salman Idris kpó kòtòsó tòhó dọ́gba yé tọ́mẹ̀ boko bíọ́ All Progressive Congress mẹ́ ẹnẹ APC òsọ ògúnzàgbé wẹ̀yẹ́ báyìí nùlílà lọ́tẹ̀. Ògàndùdù àwọn ìtàn kò bẹ́ òtò pírí bíbásídó títò àkwẹ́sísà òkwéhẹ́jà tán jí lòpójì àwọn ìtàn wẹ̀yẹ́ bẹ́ pípírí lọ́sàn tó òkwéhẹ́ mẹ́. Ògàndùdù àwọn ìtàn kò dọ̀ ná àwọn ìnulẹ̀ nínú wúlẹ̀ bọ́nà òtò níyànnú èyí bá sí tó àwa yé tán jílẹ̀ yé dọ̀ mọ́tò wẹnu èyí tó àzán ànájí odò yá aláró tán pọ́ńtẹ̀ tó ògúnzàgbé. Ògàndùdù tó gbóhe tán kò yí dógọ́ títò àkwẹ́sísà òkwéhe mẹ́tàn 100 trillion gbà èwé àwẹ̀ epo àlọ́bí tíàwé pó bọ̀ ékolẹ́zùn trillion gbà tán pó àlọ́bí tíàtàn pó. Àìhúndàtọ̀ table tennis òtògbóhe mẹ́tàn èyí pẹ́tọ̀nà yín Ofiong Edem kódọ́nà àgbẹ̀ tán èdè àìhún Olympic òkwéhe tán lẹ̀ dọ́mọ́ náà yé ní tẹ́pọ́n gbóhánhu náà yé ní dọ́mọ́ àjọ̀dàgbé hẹ̀ wá tó gbó mí tán mẹ́. Òtógbógàntẹ̀wúlẹ̀ tọ́ Amẹ́ríkà tán Kamala Harris kó dọ̀ hójà gọ́dọ̀ tó gbó gan hóhó tán Donald Trump gò tó òvòjíjìrẹ́ tọ́mẹ́ tó Wisconsin tó Amẹ́ríkà.
This is Lagos Television, the voice of Lagos.
Deoxyribonucleic acid, popularly known as DNA, is an organic chemical that contains genetic information and instructions for protein synthesis. It is found in most cells of every organism. DNA is a key part of reproduction in which genetic heredity occurs through the passing down of DNA from parent or parents to offsprings. All living things have DNA within their cells. In fact, nearly every cell in a multicellular organism possesses the full set of DNA required for that organism.